Hi everyone, I'm Phil, Chalkie CEO and co-founder. In this video, I'm going to show you all about activity sheets. So activity sheets are a bunch of engaging activities that teachers often use to assess and reinforce learning. So there might be recaps, it might be bell ringers at the beginning of a lesson, or it might be a quick check mid-lesson, or maybe even reviews at the end of the lesson like homework. All different types of activities have specific pedagogical purposes, and our new generator create all of them. You can do it in two ways. So you can go into a lesson, and as you create your lesson, you'll have the option to select activity sheets as part of the lesson generation. In this video, I'm going to go into the activity sheets tab on the left-hand side. You can see some activity sheets that I've already made. So we click create new, and we've got three options. So we can either create one from a lesson. So I've got a lesson I've already made on the planets and their features, so I could select that. Alternatively, I could start from scratch. So if you think about how our lesson generator works, it's exactly the same. You choose the level and the topic, and then you can again align to any standards that you would like to. Finally, you can upload a resource. So let's say you already have a activity sheet that you like, or a lesson that you want an activity sheet to be based on. Upload that either directly or via Google Drive or a link, and Chalkie will create the activity sheet for it. If your lesson is already aligned to curriculum, then your activity sheets will be as well. So if we press continue. So there's two things you can do here. You can pick from a template that we already have. We've estimated the amount of time each template should take, or you can just describe exactly what you want. So the first one I'm going to do is a lesson starter. So this is a 5 to 10 minute activity sheet that will engage students at the beginning of their lesson. Okay, so the AI has created my lesson for me. So if we scroll down, I can just call out some of the key features. So we've got a multiple choice question to begin, and we've got a top tip as well. The AI is kind of prompting the student to help them think about the problem. We've then got a closed reading exercise, and then we've got a vocabulary matchup exercise with a word bank for the students. So this is something that would take 5 to 10 minutes, as the AI suggested, and you can see all the answers on the final sheet. Now, if I want to change this, there's a few things I can do. First of all, if I'm going to print it, maybe I'll make the wording a bit smaller, and maybe I'll get rid of the name and the date. If I want one to give to students, maybe I'll get rid of the answer sheet as well, so that won't be printed off. And if I want to maybe present, maybe I'll make it a larger font and throw this up on the smart board. Now, in terms of the content or the questions themselves, we make the questions out of what we call blocks. So you can always add new blocks or rearrange them. So I can rearrange the order of these blocks. I can add a new block, and in the block you'll see all the different types of activities that we can do. And you can also ask or type in a specific request that you want, and the AI will create that for you. So I want to add some more multiple choice options to the activity sheet. So I've done that, and a block will appear under the one which I have currently got highlighted. Another way to do this is you can actually go where it says add block in the worksheet and click that, and that will again bring up the option to add a new block. Okay, so the AI has created me a space quiz. So I've got 4 questions, 4 multiple choice questions that have fit nicely underneath my vocabulary matchup. Again, if I want to move things around, I can. And I want to add one more block here. So now I'm going to just tell the AI, I'll use one of these tabs that have got suggestions for me, and the AI will add that to the activity sheet too. Okay, so it's given me 2 open-ended questions. They look pretty good to me, and that is the basis of my activity sheets. Now, when it comes to editing, there is loads that you can do. You can literally just click into the lesson and or into the question and just change the answer, change the text. You can make it longer. You can add more space. You can maybe add 2 or 3 questions in here if you wanted to, or add an example. Whatever you want to do is completely yours to edit. If you want to highlight a block or delete a block, you can just click the delete icon in the top of the page. You can duplicate a block if you want to have it twice. Maybe you want to add more questions in. And again, you can always use our edit with AI button. So click that, tell the AI what you want it to do, add more questions, etc., and it will get to work on doing that for you. So you can see this has added another 3 questions onto my block for me. But I've already got a duplicate here, so I'll just click on the duplicate and delete. So that's how you edit. So it's completely in your control. Now, I wanted to go back and show you how you can create an activity sheet not using one of our templates. So again, I'm going to choose an activity sheet from my lesson. I'll do a different lesson this time. I'm going to tell the AI, I want 20 multiple choice questions that progressively get harder. Okay. Now, the AI will spit out for me a worksheet, activity sheet with just 20 multiple choice questions on it. And that's the beauty of the AI editor, is that you can ask it to build any type of activity sheet you want. We've suggested some for you, but of course you can just tell it exactly what you want yourself. Okay, so the AI has done a wonderful job here. So it's made me a 20 multiple choice question activity sheet, and it's even given me a prompt for my students to think about just before they get into answering the questions. And I can also see how the questions do get progressively harder. So which of these is our planet? How many moons does the Earth have? And you can start to see what are asteroids, which of these is not a planet, and we've even got some really hard questions. Triton is a moon with icy volcanoes. Which planet does it orbit? So you can see how the AI has done an excellent job of doing what I wanted it to. Now I want to print this off, so I'm going to go into my settings. I'm probably going to get rid of name and date just to save some printing space. And I'm also going to ask the design to just be a bit smaller so I can fit more onto a page. So two things I can do right now. I can share this to someone else, I can print it, or I can export as a Google Doc. If you export as a Google Doc, it will just, from there you can download as a Word or PDF. Obviously, depending on when you watch this video, we may have these features enabled too. Finally, you can share it just like you do your lessons. Just share the link, either putting someone's email in or sharing it publicly on Facebook, WhatsApp, or via a link in an email. Okay, that's our activity sheets. Hope you enjoy.